Today, former tax collector Joel Greenberg learned his fate. He has been sentenced to 11 years in prison.
This came after he pled guilty to several charges, including sex trafficking of a minor, fraud, and stalking. We have live team coverage. West 2's Dave McDaniel has reaction from this sentencing. We want to start with West 2's Anika Hope. She was inside the courthouse and saw Greenberg as he learned his fate. Anika.
Yeah, Greenberg showed little emotion today. He was very calm when he did get up to speak. He was somber and he said, "I betrayed the trust of the people of Seminole County. I let you down." A federal court judge told former Seminole County tax collector Joel Greenberg that what bothered him most about the many crimes Greenberg admitted to was the violation of public trust. The judge said he was struggling with the sentencing because in his 22 years, he had never seen a case like this. Legal expert Richard Hornsby said that the guidelines judges rely on to determine sentences just didn't capture Greenberg's bizarre situation.
And the guidelines are meant to sentence people that are engaging in one type of criminal activity. It's very rare that you have a defendant before a court that's engaged in multiple types of criminal activity. Here you have engaging in sex with a minor, you have wire fraud, you have stalking another individual.
The defense asked that the judge consider Greenberg's history of mental health issues and that during his criminal activity, he was not treated properly for bipolar disorder. But prosecutors argued some of Greenberg's fraudulent crimes took a whole team to unravel and happened over years. The state said no way were all of his crimes impulsive acts. The judge agreed and said Greenberg's crimes were outrageous. He acknowledged that the amount of cooperation Greenberg provided on other criminal investigations was almost unheard of. But at the end of the day, he said Greenberg did some things that were, quote, downright evil, referring to the stalking of a former teacher and political rival. Greenberg was sentenced to 11 years in prison with 10 years of supervised release. Greenberg's attorney, Fritz Schiller, said they did not plan to appeal, and he said Greenberg was originally facing many more years in prison.
He does have a genuine sense of remorse. He is committed to assisting Seminole County through the FDLE, and that's already started. The process has already started on other investigations. I think sometime.
Now, the judge is requiring that Greenberg register as a sex offender. He's recommending that he be sent to a facility in Sumter County and receive substantial mental health treatment. In Orlando, Anika Hope, West 2 News.